Hi, gang. Kevin fucking Fish, first in. Hello. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks for sharing the link. Scott's Aquatics. Hello, everybody. Doing water changes. I'm not doing water changes. I had to go to the dock. I have to be careful, otherwise I'm flipping you guys the bird, and I have no desire to do it. William Pridemore. Uh, this ingrown thing became infected. Went to the doctor. They hooked me up with antibiotics. Isn't that nice? Antibiotics, and if that wasn't enough, they hooked me up with they went and did some stuff with it. It's not quite there yet. Guppy boy, how are you? Hey, no problems. Always good to have you here. It's good to have everybody here. I appreciate it. So I'm like doing the thing. I'm doing like bad fish keeper stuff because I can't get my hands into my aquariums. So I'm doing like topping off at the moment. Yeah, that's great. I got hit by the way, by an exciting utility bill the other day. My November into December into January bill was $485. I have to figure out what's wrong. Mike's Aquatics and things. Doing water changes, 20 tanks, even the cats help getting it done. There you go. Hey, thank you very much, Kevin. Thanks for sharing sharing the links and fucking fish. It's all good in the hood. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's Bolo woke me up a little later than I normally get up, about 4:30. So I got up, made a cup of Joe, took him for a walk, gave him his medicine, made breakfast, headed to the grocery store, got back, fed the fish a couple of times, all good. Yeah, I have electric heat too, Ali Sean. I have electric heat too. So, and I realized this, that in December I was home for like 3 5-day weekends in a row. Or yeah, 3 5-day weekends in a row. So the deal was, as soon as I woke up, the heat was at 66, 67 degrees all day until I went to bed. Probably not all that good for the heat bill. I think this month will be a lot better. We're all hoping for the best. Muppet 929. What is up? I am it's been a big it's been a good time had by all. So hopefully my finger is healed here in the next few days. I can start doing a lot of water changes. And I have fish that are scheduled to be shipped on Monday. My guess is they won't be going out because there's snow happening in the Northeast. And these are going to suburban New York City. And so that's not going to be good. So I haven't heard from the guy yet. I'll exchange some emails with him tomorrow. If I haven't heard from him, we'll send him a note. And yeah, good times. Good times, going on. I haven't heard from my guy yet, so I'll keep an eye on him. So what else is going on? How's your winter going? Texas Fish Room. How are you doing? Great having you all here. So my beloved stuff around here. So I have this sort of grow out tank, and it's like a 65. It's mainly for shrimp and mainly for shrimp and for super reds. But I had some tetras in there and some guppies And I also had some leopard longfin denios. Let me tell you something. They all those at about the age of 2, they began to, I guess at about a year, a little over a year, they started to slowly die off from old age. And now that tank is like loaded up with guppy fry. Yeah, that's not really what I was after, but I got a lot. Got a lot. Hey, Rico Stan. What's up, man? Yeah, so I've just been obviously feeding the fish and doing stuff. I need to do water changes and I can't do them. So my brother suggested that I find one of those long latex gloves that they use for, artificially inseminating cows and making sure cows and horses are pregnant. The thing that goes up to there, and maybe I do have to find those. It's all good. So so other than that, let's see. I'm having a lot of grow outs with my super red plecos, which is fantastic. Really enjoying watching them. My Amica Splendens, I have a lot of fry going on there. It's really good. Again, I just don't want to put this hand. And I'm sort of ambidextrous. Hey, what's up, Patty? I'm reasonably ambidextrous, but for instance, when I clap hands, this is from right to left. I don't do that naturally. I do it much more naturally left to right. So that's what I do. It's sort of my thing. Doug Gray, the man who taught David Childress how to scuba dive. Peter Thiel, yeah. I'll tell you what, David Childress, yeah, he's my spirit animal. When I grow up, I want to be like David Childress from Ancient Aliens. Jeffrey Cunningham, how are you? It's it's all good. So yeah, the finger is still messed up. I'm not trying to flip you the bird. That's why I'm keeping them all up there. It's a family show. We got Guppy Boy here, who probably has never seen someone flip off the bird. But I'm trying to be a good adult. I'm just tempting him with buying more aquariums. When I had a saltwater tank, I used those long sleeve nitrite gloves. They're like $15 on Amazon. Okay, I may have to do that. Yeah, it's we have I live in sort of a rustic rural sort of places. And so my rustic sort of place is that to I need to go and hit one of the farm stores and see if they've got those there. I'll wear my John Deere sweatshirt. I don't have one, but it's nice to think I did. Or a hat. Find them at garden stores that also have pond supplies. Yeah, there you go. There's a couple of farm stores not that far from me. I should probably just drive over there and see what's going on. And we have some cattle around here. You think that would be something they were carrying? So, by the way, YouTube cured me of something. Is that I've sort of always wanted to fancy myself as somebody who would keep uh bees, honeybees at some point. And so I watched like a 20-minute video last night on how to keep bees. And I sat there and I said to myself, no, not that interested. Maybe the Temptations will go through and get it going in. But I was like looking at the equipment for it, and I'm guessing the equipment's like $200-300, probably more than that to get in. So, but it was a good temptation. You lead yourself down that road. The beekeeper's outfit turns women on. I bet it does. I bet it does. You have a mask with a net around your head. It's sort of like you're Jackie Kennedy. With the long gloves. Yeah, but the idea of, maybe I haven't talked myself totally out of it. I guess I have to look some more and figure it out. And get the whole process of getting going in and doing the whole beekeeping thing. I think being a gentleman beekeeper is kind of a nice idea. And yeah, a stout outfit. I like the smoking deal, where you do the thing there. It's kind of cool. Make sure all the gardens are fertilized. It's all good. By the way, I've been doing some exciting stuff this morning. I did a little bit of laundry. You're gonna hear my dryer thing go off here shortly. Doug Gray, I don't see what the problem would be with wearing the beekeeper's outfit as I drive. I think that's pretty cool. Or when you go into Walmart or any of the other grocery stores, yeah, it's strong. Yeah, when the guy comes in with a beekeeper costume with nothing underneath, watch out. Yeah, generally you're gonna be saying it's kind of weird. It's nothing really weird about some guy in a beekeeper's outfit inside of Walmart, but I digress. I digress all the way around. What's going on in your fish rooms, guys? Anybody going through the thing like I'm into? Hey, whatever you're into, yes. It's 2021 seems normal. Yeah. By the way, 2021. Can I say this seems weirder than 2020? Peplin Creek Aquatics, how are you doing? You betcha. The mob is here. Good times had by all. By the way, I did go to Walmart this morning. Did a little bit of doing a little bit of grocery shopping, and I will tell you, I had a heck of a nice time. You just can never go wrong with it. It was. I will say this is that I've been pretty faithful in wearing my mask wherever I go. Today, I saw somebody without a mask, and you sort of just want to stare at the people. Have you found that if you see somebody in the store not wearing a mask, you just want to gawk at them? Yeah, Jeffrey, no. I've never found a moon thing having to do with it. Happy Saturday, Xanadudu. Crystal, how are you doing? You'll give some side eye for if somebody who shows up at somebody who's not wearing their mask at the store. I just find it odd to see. I know, they say that a habit, can be formed in like 21 days or 26 days. So if you've wanted to pick up the cigarette smoking, you know, just hold on. Once you're past the first 21 days, you're locked in. And So they say that's how habits, it's repeating the same behavior over and over again until you get it in. So your guppies only give birth on Fridays, Twilight Zone-ish, if it was true. It's all good. Just got a note from my boss. Hold on, let me write back to him. All right. So I wrote back a nice little note to the boss. Told him that I hadn't been drinking yet. Write back in Klingon? If I knew how to write in Klingon, I would. I guess I could have just done a thing. It's translate to Klingon. Okay, translate English to Klingon translator. Okay, here we go. I'll do this. It's yeah, okay, let me hit translate. I'm going to write to you guys first. Okay. Here's some Klingon for you. Dave's Aquariums. Renee. Let's see here. Bob Kaler. Who else has come in here? I mean, that's great. And so there's some Klingon for you. That says hi from Mobb Guppy. Now let me write my boss back in Klingon. Because that's what you do if you're looking forward to being somebody who does well in life. You want to go out and say you speak Klingon. All right. Hold on. All right. So I'm going to send them in English first. Then I'm going to send them into in Klingon. For those who speak Klingon. All right. Now let me write that back in. And yeah, good times. Okay. All right. Now I'm sending this thing a message in Klingon. Okay. I'm injured. I cut my hand. My fingernail grew underneath. I had to go to the doctor this week. I'm on all sorts of medicine. It hasn't healed yet, so I can't do. It's yeah. So there you go. Yep. So I can't do water changes. I can't do a few things in the fish room until this thing heals. But hopefully it does. I would show you the finger on its own, but it would be an insult for many. And we have women and children here. Yeah, what I wrote in Klingon was this. Hi, it's Mobb Guppy. Huteg Gligamer S. I don't speak Klingon all that well. It doesn't have. You have to actually just say translate to Klingon. And so that's all right. All right, I got to send a note off to a couple of my employees. My boss is hitting me with intriguing stuff. Let's see here. I don't send out too many. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Sorry for this. Okay. Good times. All right. If you need to do water changes, a double glove and use regular glove, and you can get gloves that go up to your shoulder. That's what I'm doing. Amazon has it, and I think I'm gonna go to a farm store and pick that up, Renee. It's all good. Patty loves Bob. I should probably get those long gloves. Yeah, you're immune suppressed individual. There you go. Bolo the dog is here with me. Yeah, farm stores should have them, and we've got those here. Because I live in the country. Doug, Bob's getting customers at Walmart ready for his Elvis attire. Hey, John Oliver. Excellent. Your gold black lace guppies. Excellent. John McKenzie, how are you? I got one probably about 10 minutes away from me, so. Excellent, Mr. Oliver. Hold on, let's see what this is. Oh, it's H&R Block. I from Little Rock, and I don't live in Little Rock anymore, so we'll let that just ring and go from there. Now somebody's translating Klingon to me now. It's dangerous web we weave. So let me see what this guy had to say. This is what we started, everyone. All right. From Klingon to English. That is exciting. People criticize us being fish fam people and everything, but we're not learning how to speak Klingon, really sort of a useless language, if you ever thought about it that way. All right, let's go back to the old English here, and let's translate. Yeah, that's let's see, that made no sense at all. All right, we're gonna try it one more time, thinking that there may be at once a Mig, Whiff, and Stephen. It almost sounds German. Okay. It's which that very well could be. You know what? Klingons do hang around Uranuses. That's what I hear. They didn't know it back then or didn't teach it. Well, you see, there you go. Oh, you lost your rice fish, Renee? Yeah, it's I've had fish disappear on me before too. It's I don't, it's a goofy deal all the way around when that happens. Goofy. So, yeah, so the injuries are, it's just part of being a fish fan person. It's like being a football player. It's all of a sudden you're out there playing football and all of a sudden you hurt yourself and before you know it, you're in for surgery. That's basically what happened with me with fish fam stuff. Klingons' kryptonite is toilet paper. You see, there you go. That's why they're so grouchy. They're a grouchy group of people, those Klingons. Don't seem easygoing at all. It could be because of toilet paper. Ozarka water, everybody. Delicious. Hey, Vinotsky Tanks, how are you? 73 to 78 college. There you go. Chandler Law Monkey, how are you? Took a hard hit from a flower horn. You see, that would be a better story. But no, I don't even have a flower horn, which is sad, I guess. I have been watching John Oliver's thing on his deal. It's an ingrown nail, and it grew in, and I like cut the thing back, and before you know the whole deal there is that I started getting an infection. So I went to the doctor. She dug around with it. She put a thing. Hopefully this is helping. It doesn't hurt nearly as bad, so I think it's healing. I'm on an antibiotic. It's all good. Are rice fish jumpers? That's a good question, Patty. Yeah, I've had them in my toes as well, Dave. So, I just have never had this happen before in my, 47 years of life. So I've got it down. So hopefully this will be better. Well, they can be jumpers and you don't have tops. Yeah, but if you have cats, Renee, they're probably, the cats probably are just using them as a delicious snack if they leap out. A delicious, nutritious snack. Mmm, rice fish. Even better than Meow Mix. Yeah, I've gone through that again. I did that on one of my toes, Dave. Yep, I know what you're talking about. Now, Doug Gray, you would have to bring this up. I didn't want to tell anybody. Ingrown nail, or were you turning into going from wolf into man, and turning into the wolf man was incomplete? Very well could be. Moral of the story: do not use aquascaping tools to perform surgery on yourself. Exactly. Exactly. See, that's the type of helpful hint that makes all the sense in the world. All the sense in the world whatsoever. Yeah, kitchen utensils. Cheating on Peter this afternoon, watching Anton Lambosh Zoom talk now. Okay, well, very good. It's all right. Yeah, I think that the reason you're not seeing is the kitty would go through there. Alishon, you should be watching the Ancient Alien episodes you recorded yesterday during the Maranathon. I watched several of those yesterday when I got home from work. And no, I wasn't drinking. Didn't have any alcohol at all. Renee, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Putting in the frozen food, mixing in flake with it, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I've not kept them either, but it seems highly intriguing. Live BBS, yeah, fish love that. That's cool. It's cool that they're, it's worm-shaped food. Yeah, Renee, I think that's a great idea. I think you're giving us a great idea. You soak your veggies in bacon. You see, there you go, Doug. Technically, Peter had 2 shots of Stoli prior to the procedure. I'll tell you how I did it. It started growing in. I came home at lunchtime to walk Bolo and to eat something and feed the fish. And so I get home and this thing is bugging me. So I go and get the nail clipper and I like clip the little end there, trying to get it out. And I pull it out. All of a sudden, I get into the, and like I'm walking into the door of the office and I notice my hand is bleeding. Great. So I go and I wash it, normal junk. Watched Schitt's Creek last night, Maranathon. The wife and daughter like it. Meh. I prefer The Office, which they don't get. My sister loves Schitt's Creek. Loves it. Yeah, I love The Office mainly because of the cringy boss. And I'm in middle management, so I'm sure I'm the cringy boss from time to time. But I've had bosses that are real cringy. Real cringy all the way around. When your antenna grew, you thought it was an ingrown issue, but it worked out well. You see, there you go. John McKenzie says, I thought bacon was a vegetable. Uh, Depending. Bacon is a fruit. Yeah, you see, there you go. So being injured, by the way, gang, never that easy to do. Take it from me. Injuries are bad and they're real. Good stuff. Bacon's the same family as tomatoes and the eggplant. Wonderful eggplant. You sprained your ankle sitting funny at your desk doing bills. True story. Swollen, painful. See, there you go. I'll tell you what, normal type of behavior around the house can lead to injuries. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm doing, John. And because sometimes I reach down, I need to get the long ones, like the first lady type. Don't pay bills. I pay my bills on my cell phone. Just program those suckers in and let them go. Yeah, paying the bills is a heck of a deal. I have very few bills. I'll tell you the one type of bill I hate, and we all have them, so you're gonna know, are the ones that automatically disappear from your checking account. Because it's not like you program them in. It's like Amazon Prime, Fubo TV. My Fubo TV comes directly out. My insurance comes directly out. Just sort of what happens. Yeah, I'm busy. This thing was really hurting. Still hurts a little bit, but it's much better. I can put my thumb on it without a lot of pain. So that's good news. So hopefully this is what it is. Dave's aquarium thoughts. Yes. It's letting other people, Pay your bills is all good. I'm a kept man. I'm a handsome man. The ladies pay my stuff. Yeah, it's mine are on a regular schedule, but it's like you go through and you do your budgeting, and all of a sudden you realize, okay, oh my God, it's $62 for that. So that's what's going on there. I don't think so. I don't think I have a mycobarium aquarium or fish room TB. Think I'm all good there. Yeah, I think I'm good there because it's once it started bleeding, I didn't put my hand in the aquarium. That's how I know. The fish room Tom Brady. That's right. Mobb Guppy, MG12. So you guys have anything exciting going on? Are you staying in? Today it's like rainy and it's dank. Tomorrow, I think if it's what's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow? Hold on here. Let me look. Because there's a town not far from me, Pitcher, Oklahoma, that is an abandoned town due to toxic waste from mining. And I want to go out there and take pictures and just go in and go from there. By the way, this snowstorm that's heading your way looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm looking at the weather here. We're supposed to be getting some action. Looks like it's gonna be north of me, which is good. What time does this thing end? I'm ready for the ending of the whole puppy. Well, it looks like this is going to be done by mid afternoon. Positive, positive all the way around. Select Pet, how are you? Bottle some water from that town and sell his moonshine. Griffin Fish Room, how are you? What I want to do is just take pictures of it because I understand you have these old houses that are falling apart and all that sort of stuff. You need a decoy car, Kaler? I just want to go in and just take some beautiful pictures of a desolate landscape. 15 degrees and snow in New England. There you go. Yeah, nature is taking back that town. And so it's kind of neat. The one thing is that that show that was on like the Science Channel or A&E where all of a sudden uh they show life without people year 10, year 50, and they're in a big city and they go out and show how everything falls apart. Yeah, I mean that's great. Yeah, we've gotten a little bit of snow here, Renee, this year. I was sort of hoping for the dog, for Bolo, that he loves a lot of snow. And now that I have a backyard that's all fenced up, he doesn't go out that often, especially when it's wet. But if I get like 5 inches of snow, he'll be out there and he'll be running like a crazy animal all the way through it, diving into the snow. We had snow last Monday, and it got to the level where he started to roll around in it, but it didn't make him go full puppy on me. Life after humans. Yep, cool stuff. Yeah, so Pitcher, Oklahoma. And how I learned about Pitcher, Oklahoma, I'd been living here for over a year, and I don't know why I haven't thought of going out until this point. And I saw like they were talking about mysteries of the abandoned on the Science Channel, and they did a whole episode on it. So that's good. Hasn't really snowed here in Hot Springs in years. Used to snow all the time when I was a kid. I don't really like how it's changed. No, you'll get some snow one day. Oh, you do what Bolo does? Yeah, Bolo, he's like rolling in it, diving in it. He puts his nose in the snow and works like a little shovel, little hairy shovel. The snow will die off in about 5 billion years, so it really doesn't matter. Sean, OOTD, how are you? How are you? Are you having a good one? So far today at the track, I've lost $3.10. But the big races aren't until later today, so hopefully I'll make that up and walk out with a little bit of profit. Well, you know what, Dave? You will if they upload our brains into computers, into the cloud, into servers. Mike, I'm sorry. Do you know what? That's one thing I have yet to do. I've spilled water from tanks. Hey, Chewy, how are you? Lunatic Fringe in the house. He hates mornings. Yeah, it's not morning in the central time zone or in the East Coast. It's like 12:44. We've been here for almost an hour. Are you like in Vancouver? Where in Canuckland are you, Chewy? Or Lunatic Fringe? Now, is your name change thing going on here, Chewy, because of your run-ins with Father Fish? Or is it like you're sort of reinventing yourself like our buddy Melvin does? Melvin comes up with a new name and he explains what's going on with it, and it's actually really cool. But so what are you doing with it? Chewy, who played the drums on Back in the USSR? Hint, it was not Ringo. It was John Bonham. Ah, excellent, Lunatic Fringe. Well, there you go. Was it John Bonham or was it Keith Moon, Doug Gray? I don't think it was Charlie Watts. Oh, Paul McCartney. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Melvin will go through his changes, and I've always appreciated. He always explains them, and I'm going, makes all the sense in the world to me. So good for him. When Melvin comes in, he has a new name, and I'm not sure they had a new name yet. It always takes me a moment and going, okay, he's got a wrench. It's Melvin. And there you go. That's how I know. 22 here, 13 thumbs up. Yeah, it's a great David Bowie song. David Bowie, I like it that when he died, he dropped an album at the same time. I thought that was fantastic. The follow up or the tour to support the album was a little different, but other than that, it was really good. By the way, now that we're finally digressing to music, let's see here. Like your "Oh Come On, Melvin" again. That explains the "Oh yeah, it makes perfect sense." It's all good. Melvin's a good guy. He's good peeps. He's good peeps. So, what was I talking about before I got thrown off here? It was music. I was digressing. Oh, Rick Ocasek or Rick Ocasek of the Cars. So when he died unexpectedly, when he died unexpectedly, he had 6 children, 2 sons by 3 different women. So he had 6 sons, and Paulina Porchakova or whatever her name is, the wife, and they were separated but still living together. They, their relationship had fallen apart. Okay. In his will, Lumpy Dog. Alexa, play You Keep Me Hanging On by Vanilla Fudge.
You Keep Me Hanging On by Vanilla Fudge on Amazon Music.
I won't go too long. We'll get rid of this so we don't have them telling us what we're doing there. Alexa, turn off. So there you go. Great, she's playing mine now too. You see, what'd you do, Lumpy Dog? Excellent. Thank you very much for the lurk. Remember my line, if you lurk, you're no jerk. Yeah, Carmine a piece. Yeah, absolutely. Yours just ordered a pizza? Vanilla Fudge? Yeah, I'll tell you what. The other day, all of a sudden, I hadn't said anything to it, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, started playing Waylon Jennings. I'm going, what are you doing? Amazon Echo? No. Yeah, it is. They're listening to you 24/7. It's just bizarre. It's really too bad you can't ask to say what it listened to you last time from. New England Endler. Excellent. If you lurk, you're no jerk. It's my theme. That was my ring unit letting me know something was happening. Probably stalkers. I know people who have, realizing I have lots of fish aquariums. All right, let's see what we have here. Well, I'm like hearing some activity outside. It's kind of nice, actually. Let's see here. I'll show you guys what's going on. This is how exciting it is outside the door to my house. Yeah, that is a good question, Renee. You're probably right. You're probably correct. Just randomly, Alexa, is dinner finished?
I couldn't find dinner on your list.
Not on my list.
Sorry, I don't know that.
You have to be quiet for a while, otherwise it just keeps talking to you. Because once you activate it, it starts to listen. And listen real good. I'm having, by the way, today for dinner, a real healthy dinner. I'm having vegan buffalo chicken patties with a couple of zucchini. Remember when they first got popular, made a news cops want to get audio file because of a murder. Yeah, I remember that story. That's right, Renee. Renee's always polite to Alexa. So when the machines rise up, maybe she'll get some mercy. I do as well, Renee, and you do it for the same reason I do it. I'm polite. It's crazy. Skynet became aware. Anyone having problems with whisper air pumps? My whispers have always lasted pretty good for me, but are they the big? What size is it? Does it seem to be one size, New England Endler? Well, let's see here. Yeah. Hold on a second here. Let's see here. Atkins, Nature Aquariums. What's up, Ian? You have 220 and 140. Okay. Yeah, they don't make anything like they used to. By the way, I have a theory on this. Because they have pushed us over and over again about making things more efficient for the environment so it doesn't use much electricity. I kind of think that the ones that use less electricity are the ones that break first. It's my theory, which you may agree with and you may not agree with. Petco still has Whisper hundreds on sale for $18.88. Yeah, there you go, Renee. Having a backup is always good. Planned obsolescence, exactly correct. Knock, knock, knock. I get it. Diaphragms are not made as strong as they used to either. Very good. All right, gang. 24 here, 15 thumbs up. Thank you guys very much. We've been here for just about an hour and two. So I better get back to doing what I'm doing. And feed the fish and wait for my hand to heal. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. And thanks for watching Mob Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob.